Hey guys, back with some more Bazaar. This is my first game of the new season. I've gone through the patch notes, so I know all of the changes. Unfortunately, I missed the monsters, so sorry about that one. I guess we'll see some of them in this new one. So obviously, we're going to be trying our hardest to get into the Explore the Green Heart event. That's what we're going to be aiming for. Yeah, I'm really excited for this, honestly. We'll go for our golden income star. We always go for that. Now we could try going for loot items here from Jungle Ruins, but I think it's a low chance. I'd prefer to try going for it from monsters. We can see here, we now see how much regen we get. I'm gonna grab you. Grab you. I won't grab you though. Yeah, let's grab some of these weapons then. Better than nothing. Slot you in here. I think I might prefer to go for Haunted Kimono here. Try and get something like a Silk going. Because if we do get a ton of shield, I think it's essentially one of our hedge items that we'll keep in our inventory until we're ready to make that pivot. Amazing video from the Goosefather that I watched recently talking about how to play Pig properly. I'm still not going to play him properly because old habits die hard, but I think I'll be more aware of the decisions that I make and how I'm going to make those decisions, and I guess just the general way in which I play the character, because Pig has been my favorite character for a little while. I played him the most last season, had a great experience with him. So let's see if it's the same this season. Is that a new enchantment, by the way? For like hot stones? We're just throwing a hot stone at them. That's funny. Okay, we get a scrap, which, you know, obviously not what we wanted, but we'll take it. Tiny Fairy Monster does drop loot items. I'm going to go for small and medium items, though. Take a Boomerang. It's amazing if we remember to put it on board. And then I'll take a Lumbors as well. And we'll do something like this. Scale our damage a little bit. We need to make sure that we have that rewards card over there. Trying to make conscious decisions. Now, I'm not going to play a 5-hour game. Also, yeah, this is a new change as well. So we start with 2 XP. So we're going to level up before our fight, pretty much no matter what. So we're going to be better off putting a weapon in here anyway for this fight. So we'll put the Boomerang in just for a little bit of extra damage. We'd love to see Arms Dealer, not bad. Do we have any tools here? Not really. I don't mind Arms Dealer, honestly. Let's scale our health up a little bit. And we get a weapons shop, so that's perfect for it. We'll sell you, move you in here, because I want to buy a bunch of stuff here. I want to buy the Brass Knuckles. I want to buy the Halliday. And I want to sell you two. And I want to keep... or do I just want to buy... I don't want to sell my rewards card, so we'll just get this, and we'll be happy. Obviously, we could reroll and maybe get a better weapon, but... I think this is probably better. Okay, so up against a dually. We have a lot of weapons on board, so I am, you know, relatively confident. We should have put the Halliday next to the Yo-Yo. So we misplayed a little bit here. What are we looking at here? Hydraulic press, durable. What the hell is this? What? That's sick. I didn't see that new item in the patch notes. What the hell? I mean, we're gonna win, but like... Yeah, I guess this guy's going to the moon. Tool and relic on the hydraulic press. At the end of each fight as well. What? So essentially, if you don't want to destroy an item, it forces you to put it to the leftmost though. And it is very slow, so it's not going to work well with the core. Interesting. Interesting though. We'll go for small items here, I think. I love a rewards card upgrade. I am going to buy the pepper spray here as well, because we would much prefer to put it on our board over a laser security system. And there's no need to sell it yet. We're not going to reroll here either, because it does cost too much. I'm going to go to strange... Actually, small weapon, or do we want to get some gold? I think we'd prefer to maybe just have some gold. Okay, new... enemy, ventriloquist. Let's see what this guy does. So he has a bunch of friend stuff. So if you have one friend, he does some funky things with his new item, ventriloquist thing. I think it's a little bit risky for us since we haven't really played against him before, but we're gonna do it anyway, for content, because we want to see the new guy, basically. Okay. So it has 50% crit chance, it's getting a bunch of scaling. We just need to do more damage than it, by the way. So, crit. It's kind of looking like he's just gonna crit us out, though. We need to get a couple of hits off before he does. It was really close. Well, not really. We still had a little while before our items went off. And so this is what we're talking about. If we lose that fight, we are kind of screwed. New transform thing on that, though. We wanted to see the new item, though, so... Ring-King Gauntlets. I think it's probably better than Brass Knuckles. We'll stick that in there. And Lumballs are better than Halidi right now in terms of charging the yo-yo. We forgot to run the Boomerang as well. But we didn't win anyway, right? So it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Halidi, that's good. We're not going to take any of these. We'll come here. And let's get a loot item. Oh no, let's just go for a skill here. I don't mind Artillery Spotter. It gives us a little bit crit chance because we are going to be a little bit under leveled today. Up against Zen. Let's see how we go. It is a bit of a shame that we lost that fight. I want to show off the new content, but at the same time, maybe we shouldn't have just, you know, taken on them. And they beat them, so I think that's a good indicator of how far we're going to get through this fight. Yeah, we're going to get smoked, unfortunately. Even, like, if this crits at all. Like, even without a crit. Okay. So we are a little bit under level, but we do have an opportunity to level up tomorrow, I believe. We might get there. Let's just go for a bronze tier item here. Boomerang upgrade is good. We'll just stick this straight on the board so we don't forget it. I love the idea of an economic item here. We're going to go there.
I am but a humble farmer.
This is great for the buy-sell. We want to cycle it because of Armed Dealer. We'll pick up the Ring-King Gauntlets as well because we have the money. It does do a little bit more damage. So this gives us more max health. There's no reason for us to sell it yet. And I'll re-roll here because I would like to maybe see another economy item. Hatchet is a great one. We don't need to sell it yet. There's no need to sell it yet. But do we want +1 income is the question. I think we do want +1 income. So let's sell the briefcase. And then let's do you. So we aren't going to run you on the board. And we'll get the ATM. No need to sell it yet though. Eating contest, we'd really love to get some HP. How much money do we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We can sell Brass Knuckles as well. I think I'm willing. Because I think chocolates are extremely valuable. So let's do that. Move this up here. Let's get you guys going. Sell all of you so we can get some chocolate bars. And we don't actually have to sell all of them yet. We can just stick one of them next to this so we get some value on it. But we'll sell it before this fight just because we want a guaranteed win. Now, we know Street Gamer, I believe, has the ability to give us the expedition ticket, so we're going to come here. They can also give us a yo-yo upgrade. So we can see here, Temple Expedition ticket. We would love to get this item. I don't know what the chances are of getting it though, is the only thing. New punching animation as well, by the way. Kind of cool looking. I think it's kind of safe to say we do enough damage here, especially since small refresh doesn't go every time now. It does kind of get crazy after a little bit on yo-yo. So we're either really looking for yo-yo or the expedition ticket here. Pickles is okay. Freeze item isn't bad. I think we'd prefer to go for Kena here. Upgrade hammer's pretty good. I think we maybe just use that straight away on the yo-yo. We want to get that thing upgraded. It's either the yo-yo or the lumballs, but I think the yo-yo is slightly better. Okay, I think I'd prefer to put this on Pickles as well. We kind of want to sell this right before our fight, so We'll go for non-weapon items just to have a glance. These don't really make sense for us. We don't really want to sell anything either. We have no money, right? So we really shouldn't be going to Mattel. We do kind of want to get a weapon, but let's just go for a small one instead. Laser security system. It gives us a little bit of HP, so we can't be angry at that. Obviously, we don't level up again. We're going to be at a disadvantage still. Yeah, you can't lose a monster fight now, guys. I think that's kind of the lesson we've learned from this, is that you need to win all your monster fights. It's as simple as that. So what are we looking at here? High damage Regal Blade. He has less health than us at least, which is a great thing. He does have a slightly wider board though, with some more defense though. We need our scaling to kind of go crazy here. And just from looking at it, I don't think it's going to go crazy enough. He's going to get enough hits off with the Regal Blade. He has enough shield to counter the amount of damage we're doing. Even now, he has enough. And we're on like 86 HP, so we're going to die. Okay. A lot of work to do. We don't really have any hedge economy items either, so we are struggling a little bit. Okay, upgrade a bronze tier item. I think we kind of just want to upgrade the Lumballs here. Also, that extra HP wouldn't have helped us at all, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Upgrade the Lumballs. Let's get some more damage scaling going. Not phenomenal, but we do what we can with what we got. Alright, we want to go for Keener for no weapon items. There are a lot of good options here. I think we'd prefer to put this on the chocolate now because we're going to sell it very soon. So Luxury Kiosk is a great hedge option, but day 4 at silver, it feels a little bit late, especially when our economy isn't that great. So I think we'd prefer to re-roll here. See, I can see us getting into freeze, but we only have 13 gold. Now, the good thing is that if we move a weapon up in here, we do get some HP from cargo shorts. So we'll buy and sell that. Although we maybe should have kept it on the board. For the monster fight, I will go to Curio here. He does have a lot of weapons for us that we can buy. So these give us HP. I actually don't think I'd mind getting Shadowed Cloak here. You can put it on the Halliday. Get some more damage going on it. I'm not going to re-roll here though, because it is very expensive. So what monsters are we looking at here? Do any of these have... No. None of these have it. So we'll just go for Boiler and Brawler. And honestly, the way that we're looking, in 5 days' time, are we really going to be strong enough to do any of those events? I mean, maybe. We'll see. But I don't know, man. Also, since we have this, we really should be putting it in between these two items. The yo-yo, that is. And would we prefer to have it on the Lumballs for more damage scaling as well? I think we would. Because we want to haste the Lumballs, we want them to go quicker and give our whole board scaling, right? Sharpening Stone, pretty good. I think we won't put it straight on the yo-yo yet, but let's rearrange our board and make sure we've got it right. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. We want to do something like this. I don't think the actual arrangement of the weapons really mattered that much. We love to go to a weapons shop here. No need to sell that yet. Let's hold on to it until we really need to sell it. Now, we're going to take Pepper Spray upgrade here. It gives us HP. And I want to get this Jabalian Bow to run instead of the Boomerang. So we're going to get our yo-yo over here. Put the damage on you. Sneak you up here. And we're going to get this Jabalian Bow. I'm going to buy the Wrist Warrior for the max HP. It's not stellar right now, but it's pretty good. Let's sell this Chocolate Bar as well because it gives us some money. Reroll. Laddle isn't phenomenal with the amount of damage scaling that we have. I don't think I'm interested in any of this. I think 4 gold for 20 HP isn't great. Now, Mountain Pass gives us the chance to level up, so I think we really want that. Okay, Outland's Dervish is great. We should beat them, so I'll leave the Jabalian Bow out. And would we prefer to have Jabalian Bow in instead of the Shadow Cloak and we run the Boomerang as well? And we just have more weapons across the board. Let's see how like fastest damage scaling is, I guess. I think we would still prefer... And also, by the way, us getting a fight here means that we're caught up, essentially. Obviously that people will be getting an extra fight as well, but we are getting enough levels now, and I think we would prefer to have it this way. Now, crit chance, I think we prefer to have that on the yo-yo. We kind of want to stack everything into that. Okay, silver tier skills. We love some weapon-based stuff. Lethargy, I don't think is that great. Frozen shot isn't that great either. I think we'll spend our money on a reroll here. Lifting is good. We want to buy weapons, so giving us some scaling is great. Pairs really well with Arms Dealer. Smoking Peanut hasn't won anything yet. They are level 5, which is slightly worrying. Maybe they've gotten a little bit of a power spike in the past day, but we'll see. Volcanic Vent, Zoacid, Elemental Death Charge. Okay, so they've got a Zoacid with a low cooldown, but they don't have the scaling on the Elemental Death Charge. And we have a load more HP than them. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. We have to kill them really quickly now. We're not going to get there. Cautiously optimistic, I guess, was right. We should have been cautious about it. Okay. We upgraded to Piggles. Doesn't really mean much. I think we just go for items here. Yeah. Let's go for items. Don't think we really care about a Wrist Warrior. It does give our weapons +1 damage, though. But I think it's still a little bit pricey for us. We do want a flail here. I think we prefer to run a flail over the boomerang. So let's buy the flail. Very, very full inventory. We're trying to keep things as long as possible. We have no gold, but we aren't poor by any means. We have a lot of things that we can sell. So let's go to Kev's Armory. Let's try and find a crazy enchant. These aren't it. But do I want to get a signet ring? I think I do. So I'll sell you, pick up the signet ring. And do we want to re-roll as well, is the question. I think we want to re-roll. So I'll take the bar of gold. Let's put this on a Piggles, because... Or, actually, let's put this on the Shadow Cloak, because I think we're probably going to be selling that first. And we'll re-roll here. I don't think it's any of these items. Shield of Pen FT is interesting, but it would only really be good with something like a 28-hour fitness. Now, we know Trash Town Mayor has the ticket. So we want every single opportunity we can to get it. They don't have a fight permit. What else would we want here? Dog, pepper spray, shielded brass knuckles are all decent items that, you know, would get us. Also, we need more inventory space. I wonder if we get the loot or the Piggle. I hope it's the loot. I'd much prefer to have the loot over the Piggle. So obviously something like a Jabalian Drum would be a great item for us, or even a gym. Even at day 5, I would love to have a gym. We're all about buying weapons at the moment, so... Okay, we got augmented weaponry, which honestly isn't bad. We get our loot item as well. We don't need to sell anything yet. Let's go for Midsworth. He does buy mediums for more, so that's good for us. We can sell the Shadow Cloak. Sell the Shadow Cloak. Put you on the board so we don't forget. And now, do we want a Lemonade Stand? For plus 10 HP, I think it's a bit expensive. We'll re-roll here. We will upgrade our Signet Ring. I like getting more max HP. I think we rely a lot on our tankiness. We don't have any properties. Silver item or silver tier loot item. I think... Also, let's put that in here. I think I would prefer to go for the item here. And Piggy Bank, I'm ecstatic with. That's great econ. Small items. And that also means we want to put this here. This is a tough choice. I think I'm going to go for skills here. Yeah, Noisy Cricket is brilliant. We definitely want to get that. Let's see. What do we sell here? I think maybe we just sell Piggles. We're not really too reliant on selling like small non-weapon items at the minute. So let's just sell that and let's get Noisy Cricket for some extra damage. Alright, up against a Vanessa with 1 win, same as us. They seem very, very similar in their win-loss ratio. Oh man, this has been a rough run. Oh, this has been a rough run so far. I wonder if we have enough damage to bypass this though. He's going to do 600 damage every, like, 9 seconds, I guess. Like, he's going to get one hit off, so he heals to full HP, but I think now we're just going to kill him before he gets to go again, right?
Bring her about. I've got another.
That's brilliant. We do really need some wins now early on. Especially since we don't have a big econ item that we're hedging. We need these wins. We're desperate for them. Because basically we're reliant on the fact that we get a gem or something along those lines in order to win it all, really. Let's remember to move our boomerang down right now so we don't forget. Ayla. Not interested in any of these. We have some max HP, but we don't have the other items for it yet. I'm interested in both of these. I would really love to get both of these items. Piggy bank gives us how much value? We would need to sell to make some space because we want to get a max amount. So it gives us 4. I think we sell the gunpowder. Gives us 10. Or do we just sell... I think we sell the gunpowder and we sell this piggy bank because this gives us 4 coins. So we have 14 now. We just need to sell 1 more. And that's good enough for us right now. We can get both of these upgrades. Now, Snowmobile is also an interesting hedge, though, because if we do end up getting something like the Jabalian Drum, that's a really, really good item for us. Question is that it's expensive. We'd have to sell something like the rewards card in order to get it, or the signet ring, or something along those lines. And I don't think I'm willing to yet, especially when we don't have all the pieces yet anyway. We'll go for medium items here. We aren't poor by any means. We can sell a lot of things to get some good items. Atlatl is a great piece, but we don't have the things for it yet. I think I'm willing to sell to reroll here. I think a reroll on Mattel is huge. Okay, Showcase is brilliant. That'll go in instead of the boomerang on our fights. Or I think it'll go in instead of the Lumbors, maybe, or pepper spray and something else. We definitely want it though, is what I'm saying. So what do we sell for it is the question. We can sell pepper spray because we don't really want to run it. And what we sell... Hality? Or would we prefer to not have the... I think maybe we'd prefer not to have Lumbors. When we sell Lumbors, and we would run our board like this. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to sell our Lumbors. And we're going to get this Showcase. And essentially, during the fight, what it's going to replace is it's going to replace this boomerang. Now, is our placement good? Yes. We could... Oh, actually, I think we'd prefer to have it like this, right? And we need this instead of something. So what do we replace? Maybe the bow? I think that should be good enough for our monster fights. So now we kind of had something that lets us go a little bit more reliably. Now, do any of these guys sell our special item that we need? Oh, I'm clicking all over the place instead of clicking where I need to be. Okay, so treasure turtle, no. Foundation weeper. Foundation weeper. Cool. We should have enough damage to kill it as well. Please give me the temple expedition ticket. I know I'm not super strong, but I really want to go there. We do have a ton of damage and a ton of HP now, though. So I think, like, look, maybe we've leveled out, but we really would prefer a gem. And we would have loved it earlier, honestly, but we haven't really seen the shops for it, in all honesty. We don't poison. Do we care about the upgrades on these, is the question. I think we do. And I don't think we want to take this skill. Crazy take, but... Okay, so we got our cinders. Let's put our bow back on the board. We want to be scaling our spare change. Well, actually, let's sell our cinders first. So we'll come here to JJ. This is great for cycling. We want to get that. So we'll sell the cinders now. Now we have enough space to buy a weapon. We get some HP. We get some damage. Now there's no need to sell it, but we will re-roll here. Now we do have a ton of HP. We love the Hality as well. 179 damage though every 7 seconds. Doesn't feel like great value at the minute. We aren't really playing a HP pig either. So I think we really just want the Hality here. So let's do this. And let's buy this Hality. And yeah, I guess the main thing that I've really learned from this guy is that we want to keep everything in our stash as much as possible. Okay, so a couple of silver tier upgrades here. We could upgrade the showcase. We could upgrade the yo-yo. We could upgrade the boomerang. I think I want to upgrade the yo-yo here. I think it stays with us the longest. Giving it more charge is great.
Feel the difference?
It's our main priority, essentially. Okay, large items. This is an amazing shot for us. Okay, we've got it on spare change. Let's see. Okay, Jabalian drum. We want it. It's much better than the showcase. I think it's safe to say the showcase is gone. That's plain to see, is that showcase is never getting ran again. And I think pepper spray over Jabalian longbow, because so we sell that as well. And now what money do we need to make up to get that 12? We need 6. So I think let's sell you. Let's sell you. Stick you guys over here. Let's get this drum. And honestly, I would like to re-roll here. So we'll sell both of these. Let's put our money on the piggles and we'll re-roll. Exactly what I wanted to see, a gem. And I think I'm willing to sell the rewards card now because we get to hedge an item that we want. And it gains value as well. So we'll get you. Now we can buy weapons. We're feeling a little bit better now. We love the amount of HP that we have. We have a Jabalian drum to make these weapons go a lot faster. This is a strong Vanessa though. So we'll see, is what I'm saying. We'll see how it goes.
My fight isn't with you.
Oh, we've been pretty unlucky. A 1 second submersible? Why is it 1 second? And he's going to be getting 100 damage on it. Brill. So why is it only 1 second? Because of the silencer? Is it because of the way the new cooldown reduction works or something? That is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Day 7. Large items. It's a shop that we want to go to. We have 31 gold as well. We do have a lot of money to spend. Is it worth buying you? We get 3 value on you. We get plus 20 max HP. We get plus 40 max HP for 12 gold. And we lose 3 gold on it. I think I'm willing. Let's sell this red piggles. Let's throw you on the board. We want to remember to use you. So we get back 6, but we also get 3 value on the gem. And we'll re-roll here. No upgrades, and that's fine. We will go for a deadly jewel here. Radiant Corsair we're going to lose against. There's no easy way to say it, I guess. He's way too strong for us. I mean, I think you can skip the fight, but we'll have a look. He's honestly even better now, just because grappling hook slows more items. Yeah, awesome. No chance at all. I do like the new animation for the Ring King ball. It's like the whole punching animation, I think, is fun. Obviously, we don't beat Radiant Corsair. We do want to go for Treasure Turtle, though, because they do have a ticket. I don't know if we're going to be strong enough by day 9 to even do it, but I think it's worth it. It's there over the bar of gold. Interesting. So yeah, Jabalian Drum, I think it's much better than the Showcase. We get a bunch of haste on all of our weapons, a lot of scaling, and we have a ton of HP. I think we pivot to the gym eventually. I think it's much better in the late game. Okay, we get a Clamorer. The temple ticket is evading us, unfortunately. We love Curio here, honestly. Upgrade Hammer. I think we wait for... We don't need to sell Clamorer yet. Let's go to Curio. We want to buy weapons. At the start of each day, this gains plus 4 value. When you sell this, get an enchanted friend from any hero. When this item's value reaches 10 out of combat, upgrade it. That sounds cool to me. It's a little bit of a hedge item. We can upgrade it as well, actually. Awesome. Stick you back on the board. We want to buy weapons here. Let's sell the Piggle. We want to buy Crusher Claw. It gives us value. Gives us a ton of HP. We'll buy these lifting gloves. And the bar of gold as well, because it's literally free HP. No, free damage, sorry. We'll re-roll here as well. We want to buy a lot of small weapons. Old sword is great. Stinger is great. We'll buy and sell these straight away, because we want to buy frozen bludgeon. And we'll sell this as well, because we also want to buy sharpening stone and blue nanas. And now we'll hold them in our inventory. So what do we want to take here? All in skill pools to a wide. Fortis, this is the exact same situation I saw on the Goose Fathers video. Fortis only has 3 skills that we really want. So we'll come here, and we're much more likely to see something that we want to see. Now, crit chance isn't bad. I think we can do better. We couldn't do better. Quality over quantity isn't great for us. We'll go for sharp corners. Maybe we gain the ability to shield in the future. We'll go for mountain pass here. Insect bite. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Vanessa on sudden death with 1 win. That seems to be okay for us. That's a decent fight for us, I think. Single weapon, cutlass, high amount of crit chance, low cooldown. No reload on the invulnerability potion. I think we're going to do more damage than them. Wow, that's a cool... Never mind, we're not going to do more damage than them. 1.8 second cutlass, I guess. Alright, sudden death. So we get to see the changes on random enchantment at least. So we get shield and we get poison. I guess we just go for Jabalian Drum then, huh? Or we go for Yo-Yo. I think maybe Yo-Yo would be better. And we can pivot to the Pig's Gym later. I think that makes a little bit more sense for us. Let's go in here. We'll get sharp corners. I will put it on the Yo-Yo. It gives us some more defense. Obviously Jabalian Drum would give us more damage with sharp corners, but I think this gives us slightly more shield. And it's better if we want to pivot. Alright, so economy items could be Pig's Gym, which we can afford an upgrade for, but Bazaar just gives us straight XP. I think we prefer to go for... Honestly, probably Bazaar. I think we're unlikely to hit the gym. Let's come here and let's get some XP. We will go for medium items. Do we buy it for the income? We have a lot of days left. I think I want to buy it. So let's sell this sharpening stone. Let's put it on the yo-yo. Let's sell this blue nanas because we need the space. Buy the ATM for the income. Okay, so Burninator Bot or Car Conductor or Cosmic Rock. Do any of these have it? So it looks like we're not making it, unfortunately, through the event, this run. That's okay. I honestly, at this point, with the tragic run that we've had, I just want to maybe try and get this to, you know, 10 wins. At least. No, not 10 wins. Even 4 I'd be happy with. This run has been tragic so far. And we forgot the boomerang. Alright, misplay. Leftmost item gains value. I think I'd prefer to, yeah, let's just stick the value on this guy. Because it's something that we want to pivot into in the future. And we definitely want non-weapon stuff. So we'll come here, we'll have a look. There are a lot of things that are good for us here. None of them are it, apparently. We'll go for small items. There are small items that we would like to get. Yeah, yo-yo is definitely one of them. We'll sell this now to get this yo-yo. 4 seconds of charge. Now, do we want spices is the question. What would we substitute in? I don't think we'd really take anything out. It would give us a lot more damage, but that's after 9 seconds of the fight. Okay, it's a strong Vanessa. It's starting to look like an unfortunate victory. I'm getting ready to stop the recording and throw it out. Let's see. Sea Dog Saloon, Captain's Wheel, Old Soul Claw, Ice Pick. Seeing a lot of haste, a lot of slow. Maybe our shield on the yo-yo can save us, we'll see. Give me a ton of shield, yo-yo, please. We need it. A diamond Old Soul Claw is pretty brutal. We get there. I don't know whether it was the shield that saved us. I don't know how much shield we were getting in total, but We managed to scrape another win out, which is good. We're very close to our level 10 enchant, which, by the way, also got changed, and it's now just a random enchant. We love to see the artist. Question is, what do we want to put it on? Let's make sure we put this in. And I don't want to put it on the gym, because we might not even end up running it. I think maybe we put it on the flail or the hality. Let's put it on the hality, because we don't know what the enchantment's going to be. It's shield. So I'm not mad at it being on the hality at all. I think that was a great pick then. Okay, large items. We have some upgrades that we want to get here. Now, 28-hour fitness, I'd argue, is probably better than you. When you use a shield item, our weapons gain damage. When we use a weapon, our shield gains more shield. I think it's better. With shielded yo-yo, I think it makes more sense. Let's get rid of the Jabalian drum. Let's put you in. And we'll reroll. We just want to see a gym, basically. I think the gym is our late game. Alright, Terraformer is a new enemy. He has an elemental depth charge. This guy looks sick. I feel like I've seen art of this guy before. Question is, do we beat him? Let's have a look. We shield. He only has one he only has... Well, he does have... Oh, here we go. When an item runs out of ammo, deal 100 damage. The item to the left of this has a 100% crit chance and +1 max ammo. The item to the left is an ammo item. Interesting. Seems like a little bit of a bum, but is very cool. Passive power. Torpedo. Let's sell the cinders. The cinders are never going to get played. This is good for our health scaling. Now, random enchantment, I think this is going to go on the flail. Like, we still want to decide in between these two. We don't want to sell you yet. We want to wait. Flail. Icy? Sure. I'm not mad at Icy. Medium or small item. We go for Mattel here. We don't want to buy any of these. It's too expensive for us. Now, Jabalian Dagger is interesting, though. I think we would want to buy that because we get some value out of it. We don't want to sell anything else yet, though. We don't want to buy any of these either. We will go for non-weapon items. Let's have a glance. Piggy bank, I don't think we really want that. We don't really have a lot of stash space. Let's re-roll, though. Okay. We want to re-roll because there are lots of non-weapon items we want to see. We want to see a 28-hour fitness upgrade. We want to see a pig's gym upgrade. There's just a lot of things we want to see, essentially. Okay, so we are looking a little bit healthier. I'd love to try and get to this 4-win rate. Toxic Old Soul Claw, Crow's Nest. You crit. We get a bunch. Oh, and you reload that. Wow. The game is dying. Just freeze it permanently, please, Icy Flail. There we go. Great freeze. And I mean, look at the scaling, though, right? We do a ton of damage. Okay. Wow, equivalent exchange. When you heal or gain regen, charge a poison item. So when you use this, it gets charged. That's pretty cool. And we hit our 4 wins, which is great. Okay, so we hit the bare minimum. Obviously, we didn't get our day 9 event, which sucks. Okay, improve your weapons. Cool. I guess now we improve the Ring-King gauntlets, or do we want to go for Boomerang? Boomerang's only at silver. I think I'd prefer to upgrade the Ring-King gauntlets. Or enchant them, right? What can we sell here to get that? Let's just sell the Chimeric Egg. Turbo Yeti Crab is never going to make it either, so let's sell you. We didn't need to. We shouldn't be selling that. Okay, poison. Interesting. Now, apparel. Do we care for apparel? Wait. We need to make sure we get this boomerang on the board. I don't think we care about apparel that much. I don't mind coming here and just getting... Give me some shield, yeah. I think it's better than regen. Now, Volcus Enforcer does give us some funky freeze stuff. Trash Titan, I think I prefer to go to. It would let us pivot into gym a little bit easier. We get some charge with the shielded yo-yo, and it's more of a guaranteed win. We don't know if we're going to win against Volcus Enforcer, basically. Now, obviously, we are still super slow. So let's see. We see how much our damage goes off when all of these happen, and we get a ton of shield. I think this is 100% better than the drum. Obviously, there are significant gaps in between, but the scaling is just way better.
You seem like a nice person.
Okay, we need to make a lot of room for this. So scrap, let's put it on you. Do we sell this Jabalian dagger or do we sell the boomerang? I think the boomerang's at silver. I don't think it's that good anymore. Let's sell you. We want Junkyard Lance. And again, Pygmalion skills can be good, but we want weapon skills. I think it's better for us overall. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain 3 shield. Let's re-roll here. I think we can do better. Again, why do we re-roll here? We'll go for Invigorating Blade, I guess. Nothing else really matters. Oh, we should have gone for Frozen. We have stuff that freezes. Okay. No weapon items. We can get some hits here. We want to see 28-hour fitness upgrade. We want to see gym upgrade. It's not meant to be, man. We're not getting the upgrades we want. We'll go for JJ. Reroll. I mean, a gold boomerang. Sell the Junkyard Lance for that, I think. I think that's worth it. Okay, so let's see how we go. It's a mask for mask. Interesting. Yeah, masculinity, guys. I don't know. Non-toxic masculinity. Restorative bottled lightning. Infinite potion. Gain 4 regen. Gain 20 regen. Lifesteal. Lots of reload. Invulnerability potion. I don't know. It's not a lot of poison, and we do have a lot of shield. So I have a feeling we're just going to outscale them. Especially with the amount of shield that we're getting, they're not going to kill us ever. So I think we should be okay. And eventually we're just going to one-shot them, I think. So we're getting them down to like a third of the HP. We're coming to the sandstorm. We have 7,000 shield. Yeah, okay. And not an insignificant amount of poison from the Ring King gauntlets. And I mean, look at how much shield we're getting late into that game, right? Okay, we hit 5 wins. And, you know, the late game is Pig's territory. Okay, we want to go to Curio here. We like Curio because he does sell a lot of weapons. And we want weapons because it scales a lot of different things for us. So let's get this. I think we want to sell the Clamorah here because we do want to get these medium weapons. So we sell the Clamorah. And we buy and sell these medium weapons. Which is still profit for us if we do end up selling this gem. And even if not, I think it's worth just getting 40 max HP from selling all of these things. We'll get this for the crit as well. And we'll get this weapon. Sell both of these and re-roll. We really shouldn't be selling them before we re-roll, but that's fine. We'll come in here. This gives it shield and damage. Hello? Okay, we'll get the claws. Let's get these lifting gloves. We just buy and sell as much as possible here because we do get value from the dagger. So we'll get both of these. Stick it on you. And let's remember, let's put this in here now, just so we remember. I am a little bit less willing to buy this scale mail. We do get some value from it. Like we get a tiny bit of shield for not a whole lot of cost. Let's go to medium items here. Not what we're looking for. We get value from Masterpiece, but we kind of want the stash space to buy things. So I think we need the space rather than anything else. Do we get enough shield to beat you? I want to say we get enough shield to beat you. You do have a lot of crit, but we have a ton of HP. So 72% crit chance, they're going to be dealing a whole lot of damage. I think we should be able to put up enough shield relatively quickly to protect ourselves. So they put us down to half HP. We're going to be scaling our shield now as well. Okay, we're good. We're not going down any HP. We're getting enough shield. And they don't scale whatsoever. Now, Hyperfocus could be interesting if we get rid of, let's say, the Jabalian Longbow. Which we would want to get rid of, honestly, because it's not that quick. And we would 100% run the Octopus over the Jabalian Longbow. Okay, so question is, what do we want to upgrade? Do we want to upgrade the 28-hour fitness or do we want to upgrade the pig's gym? I personally believe that 28-hour fitness is better for us right now. We have the small shield items. Pig's gym is slightly too slow for us. We gain a lot of benefit by getting the shield at the start of the fight. So let's do this. We don't need to sell the Jabalian longbow yet. So let's do this. Now, how many days do we have left? We have 5 days left. We can either get a gold tier loot item or get 25 gold. I think we'd prefer to get... Let's go for the loot item here. And yeah, an upgrade hammer is brilliant. And we want to sell the Jabalian bow for that. And do we even want to upgrade either of these? I think we now we can just upgrade the gym, right? And we get a lot of benefit out of doing that as well. Let's go to small and large items. Dragon Tooth, I think we get value out of. In terms of the buy sell, what do we get? We get damage, we get HP, we have a lot of money. It's plus 70 max HP, there's no need for us to sell it yet. We'll get this slingshot, there's no need for us to sell that yet either. Bad blocker is obviously a great item. Alright, Quixel. Oh, actually, we should be doing this as well, by the way. We want the yo-yo to go off with the octopus. We go for small and medium items here. We want to buy and sell that dog. Let's get rid of both of these now. Buy and sell the dog. I think we'd like to get this rewards card as well. Start scaling up this gym. Who knows? The gym might become relevant. If we get a skill like Juggler, I think it becomes extremely relevant. We want to buy this weapon. Let's get rid of the dagger. Our economy is looking pretty healthy. I think we want to buy and sell both of these, actually. Okay. Vending machine, we don't really get much value out of. We're not going to get it. This feels pretty good. I think we're playing a really smart game. We have gotten maybe slightly unfortunate in the early game, but we are playing really smart. I honestly, this video that this Goosefather guy, amazing content creator, he released has been extremely helpful. Now this is where we're going to struggle because we're going to get a ton of poison on us. We just need to kill them really quickly. And I'm not sure whether we're going to do it, to be honest with you. We are. These two going off simultaneously gives this so much damage. So basically we wait for the octopus to go off and that's our kill shot. Okay, octopus was an amazing pickup. Absolutely stellar. Now, non-weapon items we do like. We have 2 non-weapon items. We have some things we'd want to put on the board. And now we put this over the flare. We prefer to have the octopus on board. Let's go for Kina here. And yeah, 28-hour fitness. Perfect. I'll re-roll here because there is other stuff we can get. We don't care about any of these. Balcony is interesting with the gym, but we don't have all the pieces for it and we do want the stash space. Now, Kev's Armory does sell us shielded stuff, and we do want shielded stuff. Gonna re-roll here. We can get a shielded weapon. And I don't mind buying and selling this Jabalian longbow. Our economy looks pretty weak right now, but we can always just sell either one of these. Pig's Gym is obviously doing a lot of work for us right now, but I find it hard to believe, given the enchants that we've got, that it's going to go in there over what we have. Alright, so, we like the shield skills here, honestly. That's what we want to get. So we can see Octopus goes off here, and it just does a bunch of scaling damage. That's our kill blow. We would love... what? What would we love? We want this to go faster. We would love to see an enchantment on 28-hour fitness. Solar District is an amazing get. Alright, Sharpening Stone. We don't need to sell anything yet. What do we upgrade here is the question. Would we prefer to go for gold tier skills? I honestly think we just want to upgrade the Pig's Gym. It gives us a bunch of HP, and we get value out of it. I think it's slightly better than getting gold tier skills as well. We get to scale our HP a bunch. We're going to be buying weapons, and we hit Curio, which is an amazing shop for us. Okay, we see a bunch of weapons here. What are we buying and selling? We need medium space. So let's sell the Solar District because it's never making it on the board. Let's swap these over as well. Let's buy and sell these medium items. I think we want the crit chance as well. We probably just want it on you. Okay, so there's no point in us getting any of this stuff because we don't have something like a Jabalian dagger or anything like that. We do want to get this stuff though. This does give us slightly more damage at the start, and it has like an actual tangible benefit. Like our weapons gain more damage and we get more HP as well. We don't care about the Shadowed Cloak though. Okay. Improve our heal and regen items. We don't have any of them. We love to see a weapons shop though. We're basically gonna buy sell this whole shop, in all honesty. Let's get this kukuri, and let's get the brass knuckles as well. We're gonna sell them straight away. Hatchet is honestly great for the buy sell. We're gonna put the value on the hatchet just so we get... Oh, we put it on the 28-hour fitness accidentally. Okay. We're gonna re-roll here as well. We get our dagger back, which is great. We should really pick that up. No, we don't have the room for it. So we want to buy these two first to get our scaling. And then we want to buy this. And now before this fight, I want to give us, you know, the marginal advantage of having 15 more damage on the yo-yo. And we have our board layout correct. So we go into this fight feeling okay about what we've got going on. We have 8,000 HP. We have a ton of damage. We have our kill shot. Fiery Railgun, Shiny Arc Blaster. He doesn't interfere with our build a lot. And we do a lot of shield. This isn't going to be scaling that much either. Obviously, the Weaponized Claw does scale. But we freeze and we have our kill shot. Awesome. So essentially, as long as the octopus goes off, it feels like we win pretty consistently. Juggler is a crazy get here with a Shiny Arc Blaster. And Chris Army Knife is tech now. Don't forget that. Okay, so day 13. Obsidian Enchant on 28-hour fitness. Am I right? Yeah, it's definitely 28-hour fitness. It's great on Octopus as well, don't get me wrong, for the double damage bonus. But this literally gives us a whole nother instance of damage when every one of our weapons go off. Or it just doubles the scaling, I'm not sure. Either way, it's phenomenal. So we go in here and get it. Okay, so it does the damage, which is insane. Yeah, and it's going to be scaling itself. Okay, so Street Festival is a decent shop for us. I think it's safe to say that Pig's Gym isn't going to make it on the board, but we are going to keep, like, just keep it. Now, we don't have a ton of money here. What can we sell? Also, let's remember to put this on the board. Trebellion Dagger can go, Rewards can go, and if we're desperate, Pig's Gym can go. So I guess we come here to Street Festival. Maybe we see Vanessa. We don't want to buy these because they're too expensive. We do re-roll though. Don't want to buy these either because they are too expensive. Okay. A little bit of a waste of money, but that's fine. Now, Ryokon is probably the correct play here, but I like going for a high roll on Adira. And Defense Grid is an amazing one. Since we have so much HP, we just get 50% more. Prostrate Champion is also great. He's not going to freeze any of our items. We have a ton of HP, so we're going to tank the Nitrogen Hammer. What I mean by he doesn't freeze is Blizzard doesn't freeze any of our items. So we can see here, Obsidian 28-hour fitness, 250 damage every time a weapon goes off. That's ridiculous. We have a really great build now, in all honesty. Our only disadvantage is that we do go quite slow. Invigorating Cold is a great pickup for us. Okay, we get a little bit more damage. And honestly, I think we want to put it on the 28-hour fitness. We don't need to sell it yet, though. Let's go to items. No weapons, that's fine. We want to buy this Javelin Longbow. We want to buy the Signet Ring as well, honestly. So we'll come in here. Sell this. We need to sell something for the Javelin Longbow. Do we just sell the dagger? I think we just sell the dagger. Let's get the bow. We don't need to sell it yet, but we have it in here. And a weapons shop is brilliant for us. Really nice, cheap weapons. We need to sell you. We want to buy this dagger last. Let's do you. Let's put the truffle value on you. Slot you back in here. We want to buy and sell you. We want to get the Halliday upgrade. Halliday for a faster cast. And we would love to buy this stuff as well. What do we sell? We sell the rewards card. We can get a bunch of value scaling on you anyway. We buy and sell this Javelin Longbow. And we're not short on money, so we buy and sell this as well. We aren't going to buy the double whammy because it is slightly too expensive. We'd need to sell like our gym or something, and I don't think I'm ready to make that sacrifice. Let's remember to put the flail in. Okay, a dually, he goes nice and quickly, although he has low HP, so I think I'm confident that if our octopus goes off, we should be looking pretty good. So lots of burn. Fire ignition core has a low cooldown. They start relatively quickly compared to us, but our advantage is that we have a ton of shield, right? What's freezing us? We have that, but we have so much shield. We have our kill blow with the octopus, and it just gets even better with this obsidian 28-hour fitness. Also interesting to see that it's 28 hours. Lore drop maybe, 28-hour long days. Economic items are great here for us. We get to cycle some weapons or something like that.
I know you, Mr. Pygmalion.
Do we get value out of you? We don't get value out of you from the buy sell, so we don't care. Golden Dragon Tooth. Its buff is free now.
I made that same
Do we care about that initial damage? I don't think so. Let's just buy and sell it. Piggy Bank, we get value out of that after a little bit, as long as we have the inventory space for it. Now, I'm honestly gonna go for the loot item. I was gonna say gold, but I think loot item is slightly better here. Large items, I don't even know what large items we'd be looking for, honestly. I mean, it's probably worth it maybe just to try and find a cheap large item that we can buy sell if it's a weapon. Yeah, like the double whammy. We want to buy sell you.
Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
Okay. We have a ton of HP thanks to the gym, man. We'll definitely go for Lord Ark in here. We should be absolutely fine. Would we run the Eclipse is the question. Maybe over the flail and the gauntlets and run the yo-yo in between these two. Because it is just another instance of scaling damage, right? And we get to use all of our items, which gives us a bunch of defense when we fall to half HP. Honestly, I think we'd run it. But you know, strength is just as good. No, it's not just as good. It's pretty good. Okay, upgrade hammer. Yeah, we'll use that on the Ring King gauntlets when it comes to the fight. Quicksell. Love to see some weapons here. A flail upgrade is great. Let's do this. Let's sell you. I want to get the upgrade on the flail. It is a marginal amount of damage, but we do get HP for it. And our question is, do we want to reroll here? There's a possibility we get a cheap item. We don't, and that's fine. We'd love to see a skill upgrade here. I don't think any of these are worth it, though. I mean, Shark Corners is okay, but like we already get such a huge amount from Obsidian 28-hour fitness that I don't think it matters. And I'm not willing to sell anything in our inventory to make the sacrifice play for that. Alright, up against a really strong Vanessa. Level 17. They've got a bunch of levels on us. Obviously, the only issue with Vanessa is that they can go really quickly. I'm not worried about them doing more damage than us, ever. But they can go quicker than us. We'll see. I have a feeling that we are okay. We're going to be doing a bunch of shield. We have the defense grid to give us that tankiness to start off. And then we have our kill shot. The game is really struggling though. Friendly Doll. I can safely say that that is not your only friend. Pesky Pete is low-key a player with Radiant Tortuga, huh? Well, just with the Tortuga in general. Level 16, upgrade an item. What do we upgrade? I think we just go for a skill here. When you crit? I don't think we crit that much. More shield. Let's re-roll here. I guess we don't re-roll here. And we just take improvised protection or more shield. Let's just take improvised protection. We might crit a little bit. I mean, with the yo-yo, 20% crit, it's going to be going off very often. We'd love to see weapons here. Ooh, caltrops. What do we want caltrops over? Nothing. I don't think. I mean, maybe the icy flail, but like, it doesn't count as a weapon usage though, is my only issue. And we already have like, yeah, I think I prefer the flail still. Or would I really prefer the flail? We can always test it, and I think it's worth the buy. So let's do our buy-sell duties first. Do we afford you? We need to sell something. I guess we can sell Signet Ring because we only really get a tiny amount of max HP.
When you carry my weapon,
Let's buy, sell you. Let's sell the Signet Ring. Let's get these Caltrops and we'll test it out in the monster fight. There's no point in us re-rolling here either.
action.
I guess we just take you out. I think we still win, like, no matter what. I think we have a really strong build. We'll go to Mysterious Portal. Enchanted items, sure.
Realms you cannot comprehend.
Not really seeing anything I like here.
What will you buy instead, mortal?
Void Colossus should be fine. I think we go fast enough. I think we do enough damage as well. Especially with Caltrops giving us tons of damage on use. Yeah, we do a ton of damage with Caltrops. And it, honestly, just based off of that, I think we'd prefer to run it over a flail, right? Over a flail? Okay. So we know what our build is then. We know it's this. We don't need to sell anything yet. Let's keep min-maxing towards the end. Phonograph doesn't really make too much sense to us. We do want to buy and sell that weapon. Let's get rid of the Icy Fell. It's never coming back. This is literally our last day, so we just want to buy and sell as much as possible. If we see a weapon, we're buying it and we're selling it, essentially. Apparel, sure. Crit chance. Give me like a weapon that's apparel. Arkan's Ring doesn't do anything for us. I guess this is it then, huh? Oh, well, actually, if we want to min-max it, we sell our small items and we just sell everything. And we sell the small items for a slight more amount of damage thanks to lifting, well, not lifting actually, but augmented weaponry. Okay. I think here we go for shield skills or Mr. Tuscari. You can give us what? What can Mr. Tuscari give us? Let's have a look. So I think we want to go for Fortis here. He gives us a lot better short-term skills. Yeah, defensive stance is probably pretty good, although I think I'd prefer to have the crit chance, honestly. Especially on something like Yo-Yo that goes extremely quickly. Okay, last fight against a Vanessa, level 19. No matter what happens, I'm very happy with how we did. We played an extremely smart game, came back from a massive deficit.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Shiny Tripwire, Obsidian Shark Ray. Okay, slow isn't good for us, admittedly. And you do start extremely quickly. We need to use an item, please. Alright, well there you go. This is what I was talking about with Vanessa, is that this is the sort of thing that beats us, is tons of haste at the start of a fight, and tons of slow. So, you know what? I'm honestly happy with this. This is a great first run of the new patch. We obviously didn't get that day 9 encounter, but honestly, I don't know whether we would have won it anyway. But seriously, Obsidian 28-hour fitness. We got some great items in Shielded Paladin, Shielded Yo-Yo, Octopus, Toxic Rinkin Gauntlets. I think Caltrops over Shiny Flail maybe wasn't as good there, but I don't think it wouldn't have made a significant difference. But it was a great run. Defense grid, augmented weaponry, we got a little bit of value out of. We sold a ton of things for arms dealer. It was a fun run. And hey, if you enjoyed, subscribe, like, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.